had melasma for over 10 years, so I totally understand the frustration of still having pigmentation issues so much long later. 10 years is a really long time to have melasma. 10 years is a really long time to be packing on makeup and spending money on layers and layers and layers of foundation, concealer, setting powders, all that kind of stuff to try and hide the melasma. I had a customer recently who came to us, and this is a really interesting component with people thinking about prices of skincare. Listen to a couple of my videos where I talk about the types of ingredients that you need and really what a good ingredient stack would be to not only get rid of the pigmentation, but also control the melasma and keep the pigmentation away. She was looking to purchase our Melapure and our Brightening Complex, so our Melasma Pro Duo. What I found really interesting about this is that she came back and she was basically saying that she was able to get a 20% vitamin C serum. And then I think that was in the vicinity of like $60, $70. Found a really high strength retinol that was about $80, $79.95, something like that. She sent us screenshots of all of these. And then she found a tranexamic serum that was still in the 3% range, so still really nice and potent. And that one there was about $50. She found a kojic cream. So she's listening to all of my videos around, you know, really what you should be using with melasma with ingredients. So fantastic that she's taken that information away. This kojic cream, $64.95. But I think really her point was that she could get all of these ingredients in separate things for under what she was going to pay for the whole Melasma Pro Duo. The problem with this is that when you look at our Melasma Pro Duo, she's saying to us like very openly, and I don't think she was being nasty about it. I think she was just saying, yeah, but you know, all these cost under whatever. And I understand the concept of expensive versus cheap and all that kind of stuff. Where I really look at this is the quality of the ingredients, the percentages and the ingredient stack. And so she spent in the vicinity of around $250. She could have literally bought our Melasma Pro Duo with the 4-NBR, the 4N-butyl resorcinol. Clinically, we know that 4-NBR, and this has the maximum percentage of 4-NBR, it's stronger, it's more effective than hydroquinone. And then our Melapure, and that's only one of the ingredients in this brightening complex. And then our Melapure, it has the HPR, the hydroxypinoculone retinoate, stronger than tretinoin, vitamin C, kojic acid, tranexamic acid, and you'd get both of these for under $250. I have to try and really work out where they fit in the routine, and you could have had 2 steps. But I think it really just depends on how you look at skincare, how you look at ingredient stacks, the right kind of combination, the right protocol for melasma versus 5, 6 different kinds of serums, which also might not play very nicely because the screenshots that we got were all different skincare brands. And so you don't know whether you're overloading your skin with a certain kind of ingredient or things like that. And I get it because a lot of people do it. But at the end of the day, you might be causing more pigmentation because of the irritation and the inflammation that happens when you do overload your skin with formulas that just aren't supposed to go together. Look, I have spent over $1,000 for one cream, one serum when I was trying to get rid of my pigmentation. So I get it. I've used the $20 things, the $30 things. I've used the $1,500 things. I get it. And it doesn't really come down to the price of something. It comes down to the formula and the ingredient stack in that formula. And so I hope you found that helpful on some level. And if you've got any questions for us, leave us a comment below.